GTA San Andreas has 35 achievements on PC, 35 trophies on the PlayStation consoles and 34 achievements on the Xbox consoles. In this video I'll show you how you can collect them all in one single save game. This should not take you more than 30-35 hours depending on your playstyle to get the platinum trophy and your bragging rights after collecting all the achievements. If you have trouble with a particular achievement you can skip to that part of the video, the timestamps are in the description. So, let's begin. Alright, we're gonna start with today was a good day, that's the first achievement, in which I have to stay stationary for 24 in-game hours or 24 minutes in real life. Basically I have to not do any crimes, not get wanted, not kill anybody, so just stay stationary at the very beginning of the game. You can do it later of course, but I'll do it right now. So we spawn at roughly 6:30, once we hit close to 6:30 we're gonna get the achievement, and here it is, we got it. Achievement number 2 is called What Are the Odds, in which I have to bet something and win in the inside track betting shop. We have two in San Andreas, the first one is over here in Los Santos, and I'll do it at the beginning of the game. At the beginning you will not have much money, so what I'll do is I'll get in here, activate the machine, and bet just $5 on the top one. This has the best chance to win, so I'm gonna bet 5, if I lose I'll do it again and again and again until I win. As you can see I lost the first one, which is completely okay. It took $5 from me, but I can start again and bet 5 more bucks on the top horse. I'll do this until I win. As you can see I won the second attempt and I got my achievement. Achievement number 3 is called Pen Spray, in which, as you guessed it, we gotta use pen spray while having a wanted level. So what I'll do is I'll get the police's attention. I have 1 star. 1 star is enough, just get inside of here. You need $100 to achieve this achievement, and once you get out, lose the stars, you get your achievement too. Next we have Horror of Santa Maria, in which we have to drown. Of course this is pretty self-explanatory. Find a huge body of water, even a small body of water is gonna work. Just jump in and dive in. Stay underwater as much as you can and wait for your bar to go all the way down so you can drown. Here we go, do this as early as possible in the game because we have less lung capacity and it's gonna be much easier and faster for you to drown. We have Smooth Moves next, which is a dancing achievement. You gotta go to a disco. You can do it on a date with a girlfriend or outside of a date. We have a disco over here. What we gotta do is enter it, dance and get the perfect dance routine, which is pretty easy to do. Just follow the instructions on the screen and you can get it. As you can see, first one, great. Second one. This is much more difficult in the original version, but on this version it's much easier. As you can see everything is very slow. Okay, it was perfect. Great dancing. Next up is Rescue a Kitten 2, in which you need to get yourself on a fire truck. You can set some fires on the street and get one from the street, or just go to the spawn location, get one, and start a mission. You can do this mission much later in the game in different locations too, or you could do it right here in Los Santos. We gotta pass 12 levels of this mission to get the achievement, so let's do it. And here we go guys, last car in level 12. After I extinguish these guys I'll get the achievement, I'll complete the mission too. And with this mission, after I beat it, I'll get lots and lots of cash. I'll use this cash for the next achievement, which is the American Dream, in which I have to purchase a house. Go to any house on the map, you should have enough cash to purchase a house, purchase it, and you should get the achievement American Dream, and we can start the actual main story missions and get more achievements for those. The first mission achievement I'll do is Getting Started, which requires you to pass the first mission in the game, which is called Big Smoke. You start it from here. I'll just pass the whole mission and I'll see you at the end. Alright, I finished the mission, I watched this cutscene. And after it finishes, I should get the first official achievement, but for me it's number 8. Next we have Chick Magnet, which requires you to get maximum sex appeal. You can do this in many different ways. You can do it much later in the game when you have better clothes and better cars and whatnot, but I'll do it here. as early as possible. To do that, we have a few things to do. First of all, we gotta beat the mission called Rider, which unlocks the tattoo parlor, so let's do that. Alright, mission complete, that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to go inside your safe house and undress fully. Okay, I'm super mega naked, we can do step number 3, which requires us to get a very fast car. This is a good area of town, you can come here to get a good car, this Sultan is gonna do. And drive to the tattoo parlor. If your car has been damaged on the way to the tattoo parlor, just make sure you repair it and not damage it until you get to the tattoo parlor again. So take it slowly to it, don't touch any cars, stop here and enter the parlor. Once you do, you need to purchase every single tattoo you can get. Okay, I have purchased every single tattoo except the back ones. I'm gonna get into the back ones and choose the first one. After I do, I'll choose the second one again in back. Then the third one, the fourth one, and so on. Once I purchase all 4, I'm gonna start from the start once again. So this is the fourth one. Once I do, I'll start purchasing from the top. The reason we do this is so we can get the stat sex appeal to 50%. Once we have 50%, we can continue with step number next. Okay, this should be enough. I have been here for like 3 minutes, maybe. Let's check the stats. Sex appeal 50%. Once we have 50%, you can leave the chair and get to the car you parked in front. Make sure it's a very good looking car. And I got the chick magnet. Okay, without even getting into the car. So, this is good. It's because I was in the car beforehand, I guess. But yeah, if it doesn't show up immediately, just get into the car and you should get it immediately. Next up we have Hooping It Up, which requires you to play basketball. And as you can see before the mission, tagging up turf. Basketball is not unlocked yet, you cannot do it. So first we gotta start and finish tagging up turf. Okay, mission complete. Let's skip the cutscene. Once we do, you're gonna see that we have a basketball here, but you should not do this here because there's not enough room. So get yourself right over here. We have 2 basketball courts, a huge arena, and we have a challenge mode over here. So pick up your basketball, activate challenge mode, you have a time limit and you gotta score 30 points in this time limit. So let's go. Okay, 20 seconds left, or 15 seconds. And last one, we got 31 points. Let's stop here. I'll wait for my timer to run out. And after it's done, we should get our achievements. We got 31 points, 30 is all I need. An achievement in 3, 2, 1, bam, Hooping It Up. There we go. You're gonna need lots of luck for this mission, guys. Make sure you're not too fat, because if you're fat, you cannot throw that far. Next up, we have 2 achievements called With Extra Dip, and I'll have 2 number 9s. Both of these can be gotten in Clicking Bell, so find the Clicking Bell on the map and enter the establishment. For the first one, I gotta purchase 8 meals, and since I'm gonna do the second achievement too, I'll just purchase the biggest meal. Don't get the salad because you're not gonna get any fat from that. Purchase this one 8 times for the first achievement, and here we go, I purchased it 8 times and I got the first achievement. For the second achievement, you gotta keep purchasing until you get very fat. But make sure not to purchase too much, or else you're gonna throw up and lose the fat you just got. So 11-12 times is enough. After I do that, I'm gonna go save at my safe house, advance the time by 6 hours, and come back and purchase some more until I get super mega fat. Okay, I have saved a bunch of times. I just need a sliver of fatness left, and I'll be all good. I'll be chubby as hell. Let's go. 1, 2, there we go. I'll have 2 number 9s, the last achievement I need for food, and I got it. Next we have Assassin, in which we have to assassinate all the people you see in the mission Mad Dog's Rhymes. If you do that with a stealth kill, you can get the achievements. Let's do 10 kills in this mission. I'll show you how to exactly do each and every kill. Alright, so this is the mansion. Once you enter the mansion, you get a small cutscene. After the cutscene finishes, you can skip it. After you do that, you can stealth kill the first person with a knife. The mission gives you a knife, which you have to use for the first part of this mission. First kill. Second kill by the pool. Person number 3 is coming at you. What you can do is hide in here, in this room. Look at your minimap. If it's a white blip, it means he can see you. If it's not so white, he can't. So hide right over here. Wait for him to pass you, and you can go make your third kill. Just like this. Okay, so these two people are very special. We have 2 people in this room. You can skip these 2 people, and once you come back, they respawn. So go past them. That's the first person. That's the second person. Pass them. And go to the next person. So the fourth person we have to kill is over here. Go this direction. Waste him 2. Kill number 4. Pick up the rhyme book. And after you do, you can use your weapons. But don't use your weapons yet, especially if you don't have a silenced pistol. Wait right over here for a person to bypass. Okay, here he is. He passed you. You can go. Waste him 2. Number 5. Pick up his weapon. And from now on you can use the pistol. First one. Number 7 total. Number 8 is over here. Snipe him from a distance so he doesn't see you. Okay, number 9 is coming at me. He turned around. We can snipe him too. Make sure you make proper shots so they don't see you. And kill number 10 is right over here. Make sure you make a proper kill. And there we go. We have wasted each and every person in this mansion. Once you do, and exit out of the mansion, you should get your achievement, which is Assassin. Here we go, guys. This is a tough one, so good luck. The next achievement is called All Dressed Up for San Fierro, in which you have to complete the mission, the Green Saber, which is the last mission in Los Santos. You just gotta pass it, and that's it. Let's start the mission. Okay, so after you dispose of every single enemy, this cutscene should play. And after it finishes, you should get the achievement. And here we go. Last mission in Los Santos. Let's move on to the countryside achievement. This achievement is called Savior. You can do this achievement anywhere in the game, but I suggest to do it right after you unlock the countryside, especially in Angel Pine, because if you do this in Angel Pine, it's gonna be much easier. Basically, you gotta do Paramedic. Complete Paramedic and you can get this achievement. And here we go, guys. This is level 12, the last person. I'm gonna drop off here and I'm gonna get the achievement. The reason you want to do this in Angel Pine is because this is a very small place and the people spawn very close to each other, so you can beat this in like 20 minutes instead of a whole hour. This challenge is called Bike or Biker. What you gotta do is pass either this mission, which is the Energy Challenge, or the BMX Challenge, which is in Los Santos. This is the Energy Challenge, it's located in San Fierro. What you gotta do is get on the bike and collect all these checkpoints until the time finishes. Or of course you can do the BMX Challenge, which is located in Los Santos in the skate park. What you gotta do to activate it is to enter this BMX, which is gonna start the mission. And what you gotta do is collect all the checkpoints just like the Energy Challenge. So pick your poison. You gotta do both anyway for a different achievement, which is the 100% achievement. So I'll do both, but I'll start with BMX. Okay, here we go, last checkpoint. Bam, and I got Bike or Biker. Next up we have Yes I Speak English, in which you gotta pass the taxi driver mission. You can use a taxi or a cabbie. Choose the car you want and get into it. You can do this in any city you want. I do it in San Fierro because it's my preferred choice. Las Venturas is also a good choice. You can do it in Los Santos, but in Los Santos there's lots of gangs who shoot at you, so that's not something I go for. But basically pick up 50 fares and complete them. That's the whole premise of this achievement. And here we go, guys, last fare out of 50. As you can see, I did not do everything in a row. You can do like 2 now, you can do 2 later. Next up we have schools out. In this game we have 4 different schools, vehicle schools. If you complete one of these schools you can get this achievement. The first school is unlocked after this mission, which is deconstruction. After you pass this mission you can do the driving school. Or of course you can wait for much later in the game and do flight school, for instance, which is mandatory. It's your decision, I'll do it right now. Okay, the construction is done, I'm gonna wait for a phone call, which unlocks the driving school. You can spot the schools by the little S icon on the map, just enter the school and complete all the tests which the school gives you. You can do bronze, it doesn't have to be gold or silver, you can just do bronze on all the tests, and after you do, you can get the achievement, so let's do it. And this is it, the last test of the driving school is complete, and I'm gonna get my driving license and also the achievement. Next up we have Who Needs Directions. In San Fierro you get a mission called Mike Torino, which is started at Jesus Club. If you start this mission, you get instructions to go to particular spots. The final destination is at the airport. You can just skip to the airport. If you skip all the other destinations and go to the airport, you're gonna get the achievement. And here's the airport, I skipped directly to it. Let's touch the gates and get our achievement. The gate should be open. There we go. And you should get your achievement. This achievement is called What Happens in Las Venturas, and what you have to do is to complete the last mission in San Fierro, which is called Yika Boom Boom. No special requirements, just complete the mission and you get your achievement. And here we go, guys. Last mission in San Fierro is complete and I got my achievement. This achievement is very exciting, it's called Public Enemy Number 1, in which you gotta get a 6-star wanted level, guys. When should you do this? Well, first of all, you get 6 stars, you unlock 6 stars after you unlock the desert. But after a certain mission, which is for Torino, which is called Verdant Meadows, it's just a cutscene basically. After that cutscene, tanks spawn in Area 69. So what you should do? You should come here to Area 69. You get 5 stars, enter the place and go to these hangars. Right over here you'll see a bunch of tanks. Pick up a tank. We have one tank here too. Pick up a tank and cause as much mayhem as you can and you get your 6 stars. And here we go. I mushed a bunch of people, explored a bunch of people and got my achievement. So once you get your tank from the previous achievement, you should do what the city needs and do 12 levels of vigilante in a tank. You don't have to use a tank, you can use a hunter if you get all golds in the flight school. You can do, I don't know, a bike, a police car you can use, an FBI car, whatever, but I prefer a tank. Get your tank from the base, save the game, remove your wanted stars and do 12 levels of vigilante. And here we go, level 12, explode. You're gonna explode 2. Bam! Level 12 has been complete and I'm gonna get my achievement. Next up we have probably the most difficult achievement in the whole game. It's a hidden achievement, it's called They Can't Stop All of Us. In the desert you get a mission called Black Project. You gotta start a project, the mission Black Project. The truth puts you in Area 69. You have to infiltrate Area 69 and not set any alarms. The guards can see you, as you can see that's completely fine, but you cannot set any alarms. How do you do that? Not to get spotted by these spotlights. So, shoot every single person you see at the start, just like this. Every single person you see, he was coming at me, and go this way. Just like this. Hug this wall so this guy doesn't see you. If he sees you, that's okay. Again, these guys can see you, but the spotlights cannot. So, you can shoot just 2 spotlights. You're gonna say, oh, I just shoot all the spotlights, but no, you cannot do that. You have to shoot 2, not more than 2. This one and this one. These are super important because this one can see you because your goal is right over here. They give you a sniper, a knife and a silenced pistol. So open the gate like this, shoot it and enter. This is the entrance, shoot this, and we have infiltrated the facility. So once you enter the facility you don't have to worry about the alarms, just go complete the mission and you get the achievements. So get out of the place and meet Truth over there. And here we go, this is the end of the mission, last cutscene. We gotta watch it.
Far out, have a nice trip, dude.
Hey, wait a... was it too much to ask to get a lift into town?
And mission done, and achievement also completed. And welcome guys to Las Venturas. The first achievement I'll do is at the Four Dragons Casino, save beforehand. Very important, save the game beforehand and enter a casino. This one is called Double or Nothing. What you gotta do is go to a roulette table, bet all your cash, or if you have lots of cash like I do, you have to bet just the max bet, which is 100 bucks as a start. Do we have 100 here? We do. So, bet on red, like this, or black of course, and you have to win. If you do red, you get the achievement. As you can see, max bet on red. If I win this one, I'll get the achievement. So let's see. Did I get it? I did not. If you don't, you can bet again. Again, it has to be max bet. If you do, and if you win, you should get the achievement. Try this as many times as you have to. And if you run out of money, which you shouldn't really, but if you do, you can reload your save game and try again. The next achievement involves the Wheels of Fortune, these two things. As you can see, you can bet 1 million bucks, you can bet 1,000, 10,000, whatnot. Currently I cannot because I don't have the gambling skill. So what you should do, well, first of all, the achievement involves you getting 1,000 bucks as a win from a single spin. The best way to do that is to bet 1,000 on 1, as you can see over here. So, to increase your gambling skill, bet on something small, like for instance, this over here. If it's 100, we can play poker, win a bunch of times. If you do, you're gonna increase your gambling skill, and you can bet 1,000 on the wheel.
The house is offering you credit, sir.
Okay, I have increased my gambling skill, as you saw on the top left. Once you do, you can bet 1,000 on the wheel. Here we go. Bet it on 1 because you have the biggest chance to win. Bet everything and go. If you don't win, that's okay, you can try again and again until you get 1,000 bucks. Let's see. Did I get it? Oh, nope, not this time. Let's try again. And here we go. I did this, I tried like 5 times to get the achievement. I got it, and you can too. Good luck. Next up we have Swiss Army Strife, for which you gotta max out all the weapons you see on the screen. When should you do this? Well, after a certain mission in Las Venturas, which is called You've Had Your Chips, you unlock all the weapons, these weapons, at Ammunition. So you can just purchase the weapons and bring them to a garage. I prefer using the garage at Hashbury. So what you do is park a car in the garage, pick one of the weapons I showcased, and shoot the car. After it catches on fire, you can go back, close the door, it's gonna fix the car, and you can shoot it again. As you can see, I increased it once, and this is a good way to increase all the weapons I showed you. Repeat this until you have enough. If you are done with this weapon, you can go to Ammunition, pick up the SMG for instance, which is gonna replace this weapon, and repeat this process with every single weapon I showcased. Micro SMG increased. M4 reached. Shotgun increased. SMG. Son-of shotgun. Regular pistol. Silenced pistol. Combat shotgun. And finally, the Desert Eagle. If you're still unsure of which weapon you have done and which we have not, you can go to your stats menu, to weapons, and you can check these. Hitman, Hitman, Hitman on every single one. Achievement gotten. Next we have a legitimate business. After the mission Yika Boom Boom, for which you got an achievement, we can purchase the Wank Cars showroom. After the third mission, which is called a custom fast track, you get the ability to put vehicles or bring vehicles to the ship. The ship, the import-export ship. We have 3 lists. This is list number 3. And this is the last car for list number 3. What you gotta do is pick up a car on the list, for which I have a tutorial actually, check the description. I have a guide on how to get every single vehicle for every single list. I'll basically take it to the ship parker over here. After 3 lists, you should get the achievement. Let's go, let's get it. An achievement gotten. The next achievement is called Liberty City State of Mind, for which you gotta complete a mission. The mission is St. Mark's Bistro, in which you go to Liberty City. It's pretty self-explanatory, just complete the mission, no special requirements, and you get the achievement. CJ has landed in Las Venturas and he also got the achievement. Next up we have Not a Player, which is a pretty lengthy achievement for which you gotta get all the girlfriends and date every single one at least once. We have Denise, which you get in Burning Desire after you beat the mission. Helena, who you meet in Blueberry up the stairs next to Emanation. You gotta talk to her. And she doesn't like you having muscles, so if you have no muscles, you can date her. Katie, who you have to meet at the golf course in San Fierro, she likes you with muscles, so get yourself some muscles. Michelle, who you meet in the San Fierro school, driving school, she likes you fat. Barbara, who you meet in Tierra Robada next to the sheriff's office, and she also likes you fat. And lastly we have Millie, who you meet in the mission Key to Her Heart, complete the mission and you get her as a girlfriend. Okay, so after you get every single girlfriend, what you gotta do is go to their house and take them on a date. Now this date doesn't have to be successful, you can just dump the girlfriend, you can kill her even. Be gone, foot. As you can see, you have abandoned your girlfriend, date is over, so date every single girlfriend and I'll be right back. And here's Millie, the last girlfriend I gotta take. After you do, you get the achievement Not a Player. The next achievement is called Original Gangster, for which you gotta get max respect. You can check your respect right over here. I suggest doing it much later in the game, and the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to do gang territories. We gotta do gang territories for different achievements anyway, so just start a gang turf, get a bunch of territories, and you get max respect, which is 100%. And third wave is also complete, and I got the achievement. You can get this achievement in many different ways, complete missions, harass the cops and whatnot, but this is, in my opinion, the fastest way. Achievement 31 is next, in which you gotta do 3 things. First of all, you gotta have $1 million in your bank. You gotta own all territory. As you can see, I own all territory gang turfs on the map, and you have to own every single house on the map. As you can see, I have everything apart from one, so you guys can see me getting the achievement. So let's purchase this, and we're gonna get Ain't Nothing But a Cheating. Next up we have 2 achievements. The first one is called The End of the Line, in which you have to beat the last mission in the game, which is called End of the Line, and of course afterwards I'm gonna get 100% completion, so get a Remastered, for which you gotta get 100%. I have done pretty much everything in the game required for 100%. You can check what's required in my checklist video, linked in the description. So let's start the first mission, the last mission I should say, which is a 3-part mission. And the last mission in the game is complete. All I gotta do is skip the cutscene, skip the credits, and I'll get 100% completion and 2 achievements. Here's the first achievement. You get it after you start last cutscene, and after the credits. After you get 100%, you should get the next achievement, which is gonna show up in a little bit. Remastered, 100% completion. Once you get 100% game completion, you can go for last 2 achievements, the first one being Here We Go Again, for which you gotta start a brand new game from your 100% save game. And last one is I Ain't No Busta, which is basically getting all achievements. You get an extra achievement which is called I Ain't No Busta. So from here, go in the game menu, start a new game, and you're gonna get this achievement, Here We Go Again. And I Ain't No Busta, which is for unlocking all the achievements in the game. With this, guys, we conclude the achievement hunt. I hope I helped. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to Olaveli Karen K, Nice, Sean Pasca, Faith, Sessia, Hishsash, Chimunish Parip, Shinte, Bad Boy Hero, Jebediah, Redux, Virseti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.